What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing great. I actually wanted to, my hair's kind of a mess, but whatever. I just got done with work a little while ago. But I wanted to give you an update on where things are at because I wanted this journey here on this page to be like literally from start to finish, well, there's never going to be a finish until I pass away, but, from the start to, getting there, because I wanted to show you how someone can start with nothing and really be able to get to here, start down here and get to here. So I did not know anything about what I was doing, okay? About starting a nonprofit, about really spreading awareness. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to make mistakes along the way, but they're my mistakes to make so that I can learn from them. Okay, so if I just listened to what everybody told me, then, you know, I don't know, I'd be running around in circles. But so I kind of wanted to think outside the box. And so what me and a friend decided to do is we actually I purchased my domain. So it will be ernieswarriors.com, and I now have an email that's linked to that domain. So that is khan at ernieswarriors.com. So that is super exciting. I'm super excited to get this started, you guys. You don't even know. So what my friend and I decided is she's working really hard on researching things for me, while I get things going here, because there's a lot going on here too. So, what we've decided is there is actually a free course. Yes, there are courses that you have to pay for, but we are going to literally have a plan in place before we go about presenting it. You know what I mean? So we are, there's things that you just do not understand about a nonprofit, like, what do board members do? What's the difference between a board member and an officer? What's the difference between a board member and an employee? You know, um, there's a lot of things to learn, and we feel that the more knowledge that we gain and that we experience with this, the better we will be able to succeed. And that's what we truly want to do. We want to truly make an impact and be out there helping people. So, there's a few things that kind of programs that we were thinking about doing. We were thinking about adding a sponsor program in these memory care facilities, as some family members, they don't have. They're not able to visit their loved one in the memory care, and too often, sometimes people are put in memory care and kind of left there. And so I wanted to intricate, or I don't even know my words right now. I wanted to implement, a program, like a sponsor program, where we would have volunteers go in and sponsor someone in a memory care facility, and and make sure that they're being provided for, make sure that they're being cared for, and just to show them love and comfort, because that's what they truly need. That's what I would want in my last days on this earth, is someone to care. So I'm super excited about that. I also thought that it was very important to implement a program for caregivers who, after your loved one has passed, how to pick up the pieces, where to start, how to rebuild your life after dementia. Because, so many people struggle. They've taken care of their loved one for so long, they don't know where to start their life. In fact, sometimes they feel a little bit lost. I know the short time that I wasn't taking care of Dad through the 6 years, there were times when I felt like, okay, there's something missing in my life. And it's because when you care for another person, it's almost like you find it to be a need. You're so used to doing that, you don't even know how to take care of yourself anymore. And so we want to implement a program for, the caregivers afterwards too. I'm super excited about that. So there's a lot of things that we are going to learn and that we are going to start. We also need to understand, like, donations and how that works and how we get the word out, about the nonprofit once we do get up and running. So it's going to take some time, but I'm super stoked. So that is coming along nicely. And I'm so grateful to be surrounded by the people that I am, that it helped me and encouraged me in every way possible, and that are truly passionate about this journey, along with me and my husband and our animals and dad, even though he doesn't know it, he's excited. But with the house, it is sold, and our closing date, you know, it was Tuesday, but now it's Wednesday, so I'm just crossing my fingers because, I'm just praying. I'm just praying that everything goes smoothly, and, we have the 3 days after closing that we asked for so that we could gradually move Dad into this RV and new life. And his hospice nurse is coming to visit him one last time on Thursday. So I'm really excited about that because even though that I feel that people, unfortunately, like, I love hospice. I do. I love them so much. And I think that if you need any kind of help, it's even like those stupid questions that I would have. Those questions like, oh my God, like because when they can't talk, Dad is deaf. So it makes things a little bit more difficult. And when he can't speak to me because, he's literally doesn't make sense when he talks or signs anymore. So it's hard for him to tell me. He can't tell me he's in pain. He can't tell me when he's in discomfort. I have to like read his face, and facial expressions matter. His body language matters. So I really, really have to pay attention to that. And so I just feel that it's truly important that he sees his hospice nurse one more time because he has created a relationship with her. And we told her to join this. I gave her this channel so that she can actually keep up with our journey because I absolutely love her. She's an amazing human being. It's just, I just feel like sometimes, even though you're not ready, for hospice, or you think you're not ready, the emotional support that I received is one in a million. Okay? So when you're alone on this journey and you have a nurse and a chaplain that come, I mean, the chaplain came once a month, amazing guy. I absolutely loved him. He listened to me. I just would talk and talk and talk. And you guys know, if you know me, you know I can talk, okay? I could talk to you for hours. And they were so patient, and they listened to me, and they actually heard what I was saying, because that's what we want. We want people to hear us, to hear what we're saying, like how we're feeling, and to be able to be honest about it. There were times when I felt guilty for how I felt. And that's a lot of what the caregivers feel, is more of the guilt. Like, okay, is this the right thing for me? Should I put them in memory care? And I'm going to tell you, there are, like, just because we chose not to put Dad in memory care does not mean all memory cares are bad. If you can afford to pay for those great memory cares, absolutely. If they're combative and they're beating you up and they're hitting you, me and my husband, we went through that. It was hard. There were so many times, I'm not going to lie, when I wanted to just throw in the towel and be like, I don't need to deal with this shit. Like, and I would get an attitude about it, because you do want to give up so much because it's hard. And to those who have been in our position, you completely understand. And so that's why somebody needs to be an advocate. Somebody does. Somebody needs to be an advocate for you, for the ones who are sitting there, struggling. And I don't want you to be sad all the time. I don't want you to be unhappy. I want you to find that happy medium in this disease. And I'm not, not saying that it's the most enjoyable thing, but now when I look at it, I try to find solutions rather than sitting there and just feeling sorry for myself, because that's truly what it was. I was feeling sorry for myself and thinking, I can't do this, I can't do this, I don't know how to do this. And really, you do. You have it in you, but you have to make sure to take care of yourself too. That's important, because their health isn't important if you don't put your health first. If you don't put your health first, how are you going to take care of them? You know? So it's really, really important, guys, to just take care of yourself first. I didn't really think that that I was unhealthy, really, until I started on this health journey, with Dad. You're always like, well, I'm getting old, or I'm getting older. I shouldn't say old because I'm 51. Am I 51? I think I'm 51. Yeah, okay, I'm 51. But anyway, so um, we are going to be on the road soon, and I can't wait to share with you all of it. Like, as I said in previous, videos, like, this is about the real, the raw, and the things you don't want to see. And here's the difference between me and maybe some other people. When Dad gets to that stage where he is bedridden and he is dying, like really, truly in that end of life period, I will not be putting the camera on him. That to me is more personal. That to me will be mine and my husband's time with Dad, rather than someone peeing their pants or shitting their pants. Because to me, that's not personal. We all do it, you know. Maybe embarrassing, but we do it, So, because there's going to be a lot of times I'm actually going to be videoing a lot on this journey. I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures. Dad is going to have a lot of experiences. He's going to be seeing a lot of his friends. And we've decided that, guess what? They need those memories with him just as much as we do. So that's why we're doing this too. So if you're not going to be able to handle things that I share, I just think that maybe this isn't the channel for you to join, because I am a truth teller, and not just the truth that I think people can handle. I'm all about, like, if I mess up, I mess up. If I go oops, or Dad does something weird, that's the disease. Like, I want to show you what we go through on a daily basis, which, mind you, is a lot easier nowadays that I found something to help him. But I want to show people, because when we first came 6 years ago, we didn't understand what dementia was. We didn't even know what it was. We were like, what's dementia? We had dealt with his grandma with Alzheimer's, with my husband's grandma, but she wasn't anywhere near that. She just didn't remember you, but she could still do things, So Dad is like 10 times worse, So, and there were times when we were like, what is this normal? Like, and we didn't know. Nobody around us knew. We didn't know who to ask. There was no support system. So I want to be that support system. There's a lot of times when people just have an opinion about, decisions that caregivers make. Sometimes a spouse will say, yeah, I don't want to do this because our religion is against it. And so many people will have an opinion about it, and they'll be like, screw your religion, save your spouse or whatever. Well, don't listen to that. It's what you think. What can you live with at the end of the day? Okay? That's what it's about. This is your journey, not theirs, not anybody else's, because everybody's journey is different with this disease in life. So I say you live life how you want to live it. And I am just here to support you on this journey. That's it. That's it. I'm not going to listen to all the negative that people have to say, because if they don't understand it, that's why they're negative about it. So I just want to thank you all who have subscribed to the channel and who continue to support me and my husband on this journey, because it is going to be a bumpy ride, but literally, we're getting out of our comfort zone. We are going out there and we are going to make a difference in this world. God chose us to do this, and I truly believe that. We have gone through all that we have gone through in life to lead us here, to have the courage and the strength to do what we are meant to do. And so, with that, I'm going to end this right now, and I will get back on here. I'm probably going to wait unless something super exciting happens beforehand. I'm going to wait probably another week so that I can give you an update on the RV, and I can show you that and all the things. So be patient. We are going to get there together. Together's always better. Love you. Bye.